Hello everyone. So in my today's video, we will talk about different types of class variables in Python. So inside a class, we can have three types of variables. So they are nothing but the instance variable, static variable, and local variable. So in my this video, we are going to focus on instance variables, and it is also called as object level variables. So first of all, what is the meaning of instance variable? If the value of a variable is changing from object to object, then such variables are called as instance variable. That means for one object some different value, for other objects some different values. So that is instance variable. So we'll have one simple program, for example, class and student. Okay, and we have one constructor, and now I think you all know how to define constructor, and it is having one that is default parameter which we have to use, and other than that we have a roll number and we have a name, okay, and colon, and then obviously using self we are assigning self dot r equal to roll, and self dot n equal to name. Okay, so obviously we are done with this now, and we are done with the class also. So outside the class we will write, first of all we are creating two object s1 and s2. So obviously how to create, like by writing s1 equal to student, and inside the parameter bracket we have to pass two things. So one, and we can write for example current or something like this, and then again second it will be student, and for example 2 comma, and we can write for example wiki. Okay, okay, done. Now the thing is, in the class, that means I'm talking about this part. Okay, in the class we have only constructor. We do not have any display function or display method actually. So obviously when this program execution will start, it is creating object as well as it is calling constructor for object s1. That means meaning of this line. Then s2 we are creating object, and obviously we are calling constructor also, and these two values are part of object s2. So now to print name and to print roll number, what we can write is we can write s1 dot, okay, and we can write s1 dot roll and s1 dot name. Print s1 dot roll and print s1 dot name. Same way print s2 dot name, sorry, roll number, and then print s2 dot name. Okay, control s, and what output we are getting is we are getting attributes error. Now why we are getting attributes error? Purposely, because obviously we are using some other name, and whatever name we have assigned is also different. That means over here, while assigning it was like self dot r, and what we have used while printing is s1 dot rule. So always use instance variable name, and as per this program inside the class, instant variable name is r and n. So s1 dot r, s1 dot n, s1 dot s2 dot r, s2 dot n. Control s. See. So always remember one thing, even if you are writing outside of the class to access s1 object and its value, always use instance variable name, not the parameter variable name. That is the one thing for this program. Okay, so the value of roll number and name are different for s1 object as well as for what, s2 object. That means what we can conclude over here is, in the case of instance variable, for every object, it has separate copy of its own version, of its own value actually. Okay, so do not write role that is this name, it is incorrect. You have to write s1 dot r, that is the instance variable name, then only you will get the correct output. In my next video, we will talk about the remaining two variables that are nothing but the static variable as well as this local variables, and also we will talk about like instance variable, where we can declare the instance variable like by using constructor, by using instance methods. That is also possible, and how it is possible, that we will check in my next video with example actually. Thank you everyone.